we have secured our keynote speaker, Emmy Award winning actor, best-selling author of Way of the Cobra, Kanan. And he's known for his iconic roles in The Karate Kid Part 3, Cobra Kai, hit shows. Right now, he's currently on The Bold and the Beautiful.
My biggest theme is, in order to love who you are, you cannot hate the experiences that shaped you, and you cannot shame yourself into change. You can only love yourself into evolution. So I love to bring that addiction is not just drugs and alcohol. We can be addicted to success. We can be addicted to achievements. We can be addicted to so many different things.
Hey there, it's Sandee Sgarlata. Get ready to dive deep into incredible stories of people who've taken life's challenges and turned them into a roadmap to happiness. On this show, we're not just talking about overcoming obstacles. We're uncovering the real, gritty secrets to living a life filled with peace, joy, and genuine happiness. This is Happiness Solved. So let's get started, because happiness is a choice, and the choice is yours. Hello, everyone. I am so happy today to be recording this episode because I have four of the most amazing people on the planet. Not only are they my dear friends and colleagues, they're my mentors, they're my peers, and we are coming together, the fabulous effing five, as we like to call ourselves. and and we are here today because we are planning this absolutely off the charts amazing event that is going to be held in La Quinta, California, which is right outside Palm Springs. And it is going to be amazing. And so before we get into the event, I want each of you to we're going to go around, and I want you to each to just introduce yourselves, tell us what you do, and why you are so excited for this event. Jonathan, let's start with you.
I am so excited to be here with all of you. And I just have to say, because this is what went through my mind when Sandee said she's with four of the most fabulous people. No, there are five amazingly fabulous people here. So I'm Jonathan Troen, creator of the Self-Love Revolution. And I spent 20 years in the entertainment business, and what I discovered is we are our own worst enemies. And all these people who look like they are living the life of their dreams, inside they are struggling. I was one of those people. It took me a long time to figure it out. And now we've turned it around, and I've helped myself, and now I help others become their own best friends, so we can enjoy our lives, our businesses, our relationships, all of it.
Love it. Love you, Jonathan. Craig Bruce, the fabulous Craig Bruce.
Hey, we're the Fab Five, and it's so much fun, so much energy here. Sandee, you know how as high achievers and high performers, executives, leaders, at some point we reach a point where we begin to ask ourselves questions like, is this all there is? Or maybe there's more to life. Is this who I really am, or what's next? Well, that's why I founded Evolve Health and Lifestyle, because what we are doing is we are working with high-performing executives and business leaders to take them from doing to being, from achievement to fulfillment. And that's what this event is all about. And so super excited about being part of it with you guys.
All right. Kelly Bazzani.
Oh my goodness, I am so excited, especially to be doing this with not only my colleagues, but my dear friends. This is just so excited. So I'm Kelly Bazzani. I'm an addiction and recovery expert, and my specialty is in resilience. And that's what I'm going to be bringing to the table in this event. My biggest theme is, in order to love who you are, you cannot hate the experiences that shaped you, and you cannot shame yourself into change. You can only love yourself into evolution. So I love to bring that addiction is not just drugs and alcohol. We can be addicted to success. We can be addicted to achievements. We can be addicted to so many different things. So I just want to bring the whole holistic side to that into the retreat and bring some awareness to that so we can bring more connection and authenticity. So I'm super excited.
Woohoo! All right. Last but definitely not least, Misty Kerrigan.
Hey everybody. I was trying to Google words for excited, like ecstatic. So I want to be like the fourth decided, but I am very ecstatic. I'm very honored. We've been a few of us, we've known each other for years, and we've been in the industry of personal development for many, many years. And we're really creating something that the world has not seen before because of our intention. And I'm very excited about intention because I am a business psychologist who spent over 23 years now in mental health. And so what I bring to the team is that really looking at the brain and your mental health. And I come from the world where I truly believe the things we believe to be true, we create. The things we believe to be true, we create. And as a business owner or a leader or a CEO, your business is a reflection of you. Your business is a reflection of you. So what we like to do is just come dive in and help you not only increase profits, but increase your life well-being. And once your life well-being is skyrocketing, then the profits are they just come second nature to you.
I love it. And that's a perfect segue, because when you were talking about that, I was thinking, yeah, we are what we create, and we are creating this event. We had this vision. I think it started out with a couple of you. I don't remember who, doesn't matter. But it was like, let's do something different, because we go to these events and it's just pitch this, buy my product. And I feel like so often, we're going to these events and the speakers are making it about them. Me. We're creating this event because we want to, make it all about our audience. And one of the best parts about this event is we have secured our keynote speaker, the amazing Emmy Award winning actor, best-selling author of Way of the Cobra, Kanan. And he's known for his iconic roles in The Karate Kid Part 3, Cobra Kai, hit shows. Right now, he's currently on The Bold and the Beautiful, but he's so much more than that, right? Sean's true mastery lies in transcending conventional success. The ability to meld external triumphs and internal awareness is at the core of his genius. And so what he's going to be doing is talking about his journey, how he's obtained sustainable success. And it comes from managing the whole self. And we loved that we were able to bring him in for this event, because that's what this is all about, right? It's holistic life mastery. And again, it's going to be held November 7th, 8th, and 9th at the La Quinta Resort in Palm Springs, California. We start out on November 7th in the evening. We're going to have a welcome reception. The next day is the main event. It's going to be amazing. And folks, it's not going to be 10, 20 speakers. You're going to hear from Sean. You're going to hear from me. You're going to hear from Jonathan, Kelly, Craig, and Misty. We're going to have some amazing corporate sponsors that are helping support this event. If you're interested in sponsoring this, just reach out to me, Sandee at sandeesgarlata.com. And finally, on the Saturday after the event, we're going to have a special VIP day where you're going to have an opportunity to spend time with each one of us and really experience what each one of us has to give, and maybe do some yoga with Jonathan, a walking meditation with me. Kelly's going to do different chats. Misty is going to bring in her brilliance, and Craig, we're still figuring out, but tell you people, we've got so much brilliance to offer, and it's just going to be amazing. So what I'd like to
Sandee, before you go, I was hoping to play tennis with you. I don't know if a lot of our listeners know that you are not only a big fan of the sport, but you are pretty much involved with the sport and quite the player. So I think the way we're looking at our retreat is that let's do different. Let's not stay 9 to 9 and only stay in trying to sell people something the whole time, but let's dive into lives and let's make a big difference. And so I'm not challenging you. I'm just saying it would be fun to get to hit the ball around with you.
Absolutely.
I'm going to watch that. I'm going to take pictures.
I'll be the ball boy.
I'm bringing rackets. I'll just put it out there. I'm bringing rackets.
Misty,
for sure.
Are we gonna? And we could do some basketball with people if we want to bring our shorts. I don't know.
Done.
All right.
Sorry, Sandee, go ahead.
I was a few minutes late for our recording today because I had a tennis match last night, and I am 58 years young, and my body really pays for it the next day, and I'm barely walking, but boy, we're here. All right. So what we're going to do next, and this will be just a short and sweet episode, just to kind of give you a taste of this event. We're going to go around, and each of us is going to talk about just, what we feel you need to know that are highlights of this event. So Misty, you know what you're going to talk about? Let's dive in.
So what I do in my day job is I do training for the state of California, all through the state of California, and everything I do is science-based. I love research, and I love really seeing what's working and how do we do it. I became obsessed with Tony Robbins in my 20s, and a lot of the things that he talks about is research, 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 and then apply what's working. And so what I'm going to be working with people on, I have one right here, is your templates. I love templates and I love tools because they help us stay grounded and they help us stay, let's see, if we're running our company, we run it on KPIs, right? But sometimes we don't run our lives on KPIs. We run our companies better than we run our lives. And so what I want to do is take some of those very things that work in running your company and let's move it over to your life. And we're going to be going over some of like the four top things that successful people do to increase their well-being. And this has been years of research. And also, I would love to say, and I'm very proud to say, the 5 of us in this room, when we started putting together this seminar retreat, we really started to think about what do we do in our lives and what works, and then how can we bring that to others' lives so that they could be attend in all dimensions of their life. We're talking about your business, your health, your relationships, and my favorite, your causes and passions.
Love it.
Love, Misty.
Amazing. And it is so true because we're, I think it's probably more of an American thing because we're the one country that, we take our 2 weeks vacation every year while the rest of the world is like, I'm taking 2 months off every year, right?
Yeah, absolutely.
You have a baby, you get a whole year. No, here in America, oh, well, let's see, 3 weeks if we're lucky, right? And it's so important because, there is that work-life balance, and it's not just you have your job and you have your life. They really are together, and we have to learn how to meld those because there is no turn off at 5 p.m. So thank you. I'm so excited for everybody.
Well said.
So excited for everybody. Here's Misty's wisdom because it's just incredible. All right, Kelly.
Yeah, I'm super excited. So I'm going to be delving into my favorite, which is resilience, and talking about how we use resilience and how we build on that to bridge the gap, like Misty was talking about, between our work and find that balance and that harmony between our personal and our business life. And I love that. I even have a little diagram with the little bridge of how to cross that bridge between our work and our personal life. And I love touching on that. And specifically, I love my definition of resilience, which is how you take a life event and take that lesson and use it as a stepping stone to create positive outcomes in the future. So I really like using that, especially in business, because we see that a lot in conscious leadership, where we use that and we take adversity and we kind of use reaction a lot instead of we use emotional reaction instead of factional responses. So I really want to bring that in because I think sometimes, I know for myself, and this is where my authenticity comes in, that sometimes it can bleed over. If something reaction happens in work, it can bleed over into our home life, and then we bring that reaction home. So I really want to bring that in and kind of connect us. We're so disconnected in the world today, and we define ourselves and our identity by our work. And there's so much more to us than our work identity. And so that kind of bridges in the addictions too, like getting really clear and really passionate about like, what is our current reality? What are we addicted to? And it's not shameful, right? I'm addicted to success. I was addicted to drugs and alcohol. I'm in recovery now. And now I've picked up a more socially acceptable addiction, which is work. So that's okay. Right? But like, how do we just be consciously aware of it and develop more healthy coping mechanisms where we can just moderately do it, where it's in a healthy way for our systems and things like that? And how do we become resilient in the face of adversity, where we're not emotionally reacting, but responding with clarity and vision? So I'm really excited to be talking about that. And I'm just super excited with the 5 of us, because even when we're building this, and I just want to talk about this, I'm so proud of us because we're doing this without any help from anybody or anything. And we've had to be resilient even on calls because we get reactive sometimes, and then we have to bring it in because we get so excited, and we've been responding with clarity and vision. So we can authentically, tell it to you when we're doing it. So I'm just super excited.
Oh, Kelly, thank you so much for sharing that. And yeah, we all have addictions. If you haven't noticed, my listeners know, I talk about tennis probably every single episode. I'm addicted to tennis to the point where, yeah, I did turn my TV off. It's right to the right of me. I turned it off while we were recording, but yeah, I'm watching tennis right now. And it's okay. And, you know, for me, because I have such that addictive personality, it took me 50 years to find a healthy addiction. Right. And being passionate about something, there's nothing better than that. And especially when you're bringing consciousness in. And that's what I'm going to be really focusing on is emotional intelligence, self-regulation. I think I love tennis so much because you reset every single point. And it's such an exercise in really overcoming the thoughts and staying in consciousness at all times, because that's what life is. It's about, you know, every minute of every day, we've got that choice. And you have a choice to come from consciousness or come from ego. And it's so hard. And yes, Kelly, we have the meetings, and being a team player is hard for all of us, especially as high achievers. And it's like, you have to take that breather and say, am I reacting from ego or I'm reacting from consciousness? And that's the game of life. And I want to just throw out there one thing, because this is a constant reminder for me, is that life, we're not playing checkers, folks. We're playing chess. Mm-hmm. And that's what this is about. It's strategic, and being strategic in your personal life. So a lot of that falls into self-love, Jonathan Troen, right? Because that's kind of at the core of it, right?
This is so unbelievable. Yeah, I mean, look, you know, self-love is what I believe is the key, that hidden secret pathway to success. And man, there's going to be a boatload of self-love and self-compassion and mindfulness that we're going to do together. And here's what I want to highlight, though. It's not that you're just going to be hearing from us about emotional intelligence and resilience and self-love. This is about connection. You're going to be working with other people. You're not listening, you're engaging. You're doing the work. So you're going to be doing work with yourself and enhancing that relationship. You're going to work with others, because even self-love, just to be clear, the purpose of self-love, of having a better relationship with yourself, is so that you can have better relationships with other people. So let's just be really clear what the purpose of self-love is. It's for other people, not for you. But this idea of connection is really important, because, you know, when I was working in Hollywood, and you know, I was working with some of the biggest stars, you know, we did shows with Madonna and Kiss and Metallica and all these huge people. And, you know, and I go to meetings and all these things. And I always felt I had to have this persona of who I was. This was Jonathan, the producer who got stuff done. And if I was in a good mood, I had to have that persona. If I was in a difficult mood, I had to have that persona. If I was at a work meeting, I had to have that persona. If I was going to a party, I had to have that persona. It's like, you know, when I got dressed, it wasn't just putting on clothes. It was putting on the persona of who I thought people thought I was supposed to be. So if you ever feel like you go to your meetings or you go into your office and you have to be on as this leader and you need people to see you a certain way, and you feel sometimes a little icky in that mask and that costume, well, this is going to be an opportunity to be in a room with lots of other people that feel the same way. And you're going to be able to take that fake armor off, that fake mask off, that fake costume off, and really be you, learn how to be you, right? And it is a learning, it's a skill to learn how to be you and be able to connect with these other people so we can all learn and grow together.
Powerful. So beautifully said.
Yeah, love that, Jonathan.
That was super powerful, Jonathan. Thank you.
Yeah. And Craig, you are the epitome. And I think, okay, this is poor choice of words, our poster child for this event, because
I'll take it.
Yeah.
Because of your background. And I think we're all high performers, and we've all done amazing things with our careers. And you were one of those folks who was traveling the world and just, working those 20-hour days and really hit a bottom.
Yeah.
And I think that so many people are going to be able to relate to you. So please share your
Well,
thoughts.
Sandee and team, thank you for that. And again, I thought I was excited, but now I'm even more excited just listening to what we have to offer. And Sandee, some of your listeners may be asking, why the heck would I want to come to Palm Springs, California for 2.5 days to spend it with people I don't really know? And that's a legitimate question. And I want you to think about, for those of you who are listening, I want you to think about the bigger picture. We're living in a world that is changing more rapidly than we as humans can possibly adapt. Would you guys agree with that?
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
And leaders are being challenged in ways that they have never been challenged before. Just think about artificial intelligence and the impact that that's having on the workplace and on the jobs. Think about the changes in the demographics, the workforces, and what they're actually requiring of leaders. And it's requiring leaders to elevate their skills. And you've heard a lot of some of those skills. It's about being more conscious, being more self-aware, being more authentic in your relationships. And what I'm going to really be focusing on is the piece around emotional regulation and well-being, and how do you live a high-performance lifestyle. And as Sandee said, I spent 25 years in the corporate world, 2.5 million miles on one airline and 1 million miles on another, and it took its toll. And I know that many of your listeners can relate to that. And so this whole idea of holistic life mastery is really, we're approaching things from a holistic perspective, from a mental, physical, and social well-being to really continue to achieve that sustainable peak performance. And that's really what I'm going to be talking about.
Love it, love it, love it. This is going to be such an amazing event. For the listeners, if you're interested, just look at the show notes, follow us on social media. We're going to have in the show notes, there's going to be all of our social media handles, my email address, there's going to be a link to register. Anything you need to know is going to be in the show notes. Please check that out and reach out to any one of us if you have questions. Yeah. If you want to set up a call with us to talk more about this event or how you can sponsor it, be a part of it, please just let us know. It is going to be amazing. November 7th, 8th, and 9th in Palm Springs, California. Holistic Life Mastery event. I tell you, it's going to be life-changing in every way, shape, and form. So thank you, everybody.
Sandee, before we jump,
tell them about our
yeah, absolutely. So
yes, I forgot. Please, thank you, Craig.
Yeah, so because this amazing group, Fab Five, as we call ourselves, we are so, as you can see, we are so passionate about our mission of empowering high-performing executives, business leaders, and entrepreneurs, just like all of you are listening, to live a more holistic life so that you're living more fulfilled now and not waiting until you turn 65. We're going to be offering some complimentary workshop sessions between now and November. So be on the lookout for that. We'll be promoting those, and we would love to have you. And Jonathan, you mentioned community. We invite people again to join this. And this is a revolution, right? And when you get there, the more you know people, the more you will be able to be authentic, the more you will be able to open up, to tear down those barriers and take off those masks. So continue to join us on this journey along the way. We're super excited to be your guides.
Yes.
All right. Any final closing words for any of you?
I'm just so ecstatic about this.
Let's do this.
I cannot wait to share with everyone, all of you, and just everyone out there. This is going to be one of the greatest things. I'm just beyond ecstatic.
Yep.
All right. Thank you, everyone, for listening today. Take care. I hope you enjoyed today's conversation, and as promised, I'd like to give you more details of what you can expect as a member of the Happiness Solved exclusive community. First, you'll have access to a treasure trove of extra podcast episodes. These episodes dive deeper into the topics we discuss, featuring additional expert interviews only found here. But that's not all. As a member, you'll also get access to a series of mindset training sessions. These recordings are tailored to help you understand the how and why your mindset is the most important asset you have, empowering you to achieve your personal and professional goals. And for those of you looking to find a moment of peace in your busy lives, we've got something special. Exclusive guided meditations. These sessions are crafted to help you relax, refocus, and recharge. Whether you're a meditation guru or just starting out, there's something here for everyone. Becoming a member is more than just accessing extra content. It's about joining a community of like-minded individuals, all on a journey to live life to its fullest and become the best possible version of you. So how can you join? It's simple. Go to happinesssolved.supercast.com and sign up. Don't miss out on this opportunity to deepen your journey with us. Again, that's happinesssolved.supercast.com, and it will also be in the show notes. I am so grateful you're a part of our Happiness Solved family, and I thank you from the bottom of my heart for your continued support. Again, I am so grateful for you, and I hope that you and your family are healthy and safe, and that your lives are filled with peace, joy, and happiness. Take care, everyone.